Tigers.
All right, guys, welcome to the Top Rope Wrestling Talk on Wednesday nights with some technical difficulties. But we made it. We knew we would sooner or
We
later.
made it. We're live.
We made it. We're live. Anything can happen. So, how y'all guys doing tonight? You got myself in black and white. I'm timeless tonight. Timeless Kev Buckler. That's got a pretty damn good ring to it.
I agree.
We got Brian, Roger, Manuel. We got Shane.
Go
Bill,
Tigers.
and Ben.
Brian.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Doing good.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm doing fantastic. Black and white, ready to go.
Let's get it.
Finally got this thing started. So let's rumble. I'll throw it over to Will, and we're going to go with his question first.
All right. Can you actually read the structured question that I wrote? I know it's about the pay-per-view, but
No, I'll read. I'll pull up on my phone here. Give me a second. Not prepared, but
that's
okay.
all right.
Question is, what one PPV or PLE can you watch from beginning to end and be entertained? Any company, any era.
Hell yeah. So, thinking about that question, what pay-per-view has there been in the past, or even something if you want to talk about present or future, that you've watched or could watch that literally was entertaining from beginning to the end? And we'll start with Kev Buckler. What do you got, Kev?
WrestleMania 10. You can watch it from the beginning to the end anytime. I mean, I just don't put it on to watch one match. Put it on to watch the entire event.
That's a great one. What about you,
I
Brian?
enjoy it.
Well, mine I would pick. I said One Night Stand, ECW. Just a mixture of obviously, you had the current WWF talent or WWE talent versus ECW, and I just thought it was a great pay-per-view from beginning to end. I mean, obviously Paul Heyman got to light up some of the, talent, and it was just an entertaining pay-per-view, so that's why I chose it.
Nice. What about you, Roger?
You're muted.
Thank you. I was going to say WrestleMania 10, but Kev took that. So my second would be the first TLC. To me, that one was a great one all the way through. You can't say any recently because they all have a go and take a dump match in them at some point. So I'm going to go with TLC.
Kevin Van Gotter in the comments says King of the Ring 96. Another great one, too. That was a hell of a good one. Of course, that was the birth of Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. So, Guru, what do you got?
Mine's the very first all-in event from Chicago. Cody and the Bucks pretty much, let everybody know that they were starting another promotion. Just a mixture of WWE talent now that was on that show that I think it was like the Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers, which, everybody knows they're coming to WWE soon. So just that mixture of the talent, indie talent, big name promotion talent. I think I watched it yesterday, matter of fact. So
good deal. Shane, what do you got?
Kind of hard for me to pick one. I like, certain matches from everything. I would say entertained me the most lately is the new, the PLEs. I would say I'm entertained basically from start to finish. I like the current, wrestling, and I'm into it with my daughter a lot and my son. So I would I like new and stuff that I haven't seen. So that excites me. So I would say like the last, the current ones.
Okay. So for mine, I went with the 1994 Royal Rumble. We've talked about it a lot in the past, and there's so many different cards from that era that you can watch over and over, and it's still entertaining. But 94 Royal Rumble just really gave you the total package of an event. So starts out with Tatanka and Bam Bam Bigelow, great match. Guest commentator for the night is Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase. And you go right into the Hart brothers versus the Quebecers, Razor Ramon and IRS for the IC title, the casket match. To my knowledge, they did a casket match at Survivor Series 92, but it really wasn't a casket match. It was a coffin match where you had to beat your opponent first and then put them in the coffin and kind of cover them up. But the actual real first casket match that you saw on pay-per-view with The Undertaker and Yokozuna, where you had to actually put your opponent in the casket, close the casket, and lock it to win the match. And, that was the main event for the world title, and the build-up to it was just incredible. And then, of course, the Royal Rumble match itself, the first time ever, you had co-winners. Bret Hart and Lex Luger were co-winners of that, and absolutely outstanding. So from start to finish, that card was tremendous. Calvin, can we click on Calvin's response? I know he picked an event too. I know he's kind of with us, but he can't get back on live for whatever reason. But he's still trying to answer us. Not really pay-per-view, but WWE Clash of the Champions. Yeah, Clash of the Champions. Really, any of the Clash of the Champions, you could almost watch from start to finish. 94 was a great year for the Clash of the Champions. I can't think of any bad ones that year. They were all really good. So, and then I know Kevin Van Gelder said Royal Rumble 96, and I saw Richard Sutton pop in with a comment as well, but I didn't see what it was.
He asked what the question was.
Oh, okay, yep. So the question was, name a pay-per-view or a premium live event that you could watch from beginning to end and be entertained, whether it's something in the past or something that currently shows today, like an upcoming event from any era was the question. And Ben, what do you got?
It's so easy to pick WrestleManias or Royal Rumbles. I mean, those sticks out in my head. But to me, I mean, hands down, one of my favorite years of wrestling is either 96 or 97. So I'm going to say 1996. I think I'm going to say Bash at the Beach, which that's probably my second. I'm going to go Halloween Havoc, 96.
Yeah. That was
Loved
a great
it.
card too, man.
Great
card.
Yeah, and to have you have the monster trucks coming out, and you had Macho and Hogan, and then Piper coming out. I mean that was a good pay-per-view, and I've watched probably that the most recently, that or the Bash at the Beach a couple times, but and then Hog Wild of 96 was another great one. So if you go back and watch want to see some good WCW pay-per-views.
They were all tremendous cards. They were all tremendous cards that year. Hog Wild had some tremendous matches. Eddie Guerrero and Flair for the U.S. title was on there. I mean,
Harlem
it
Heat
was Outsiders.
They had Harlem Heat and Steiners at the one where they had the powder.
Yeah. Outsiders and Lex and Sting in a tag match. Of course, Hogan and Giant was another big one.
And then you had, as Halloween Havoc, you got the Outsiders winning the titles or getting the titles. Yep. I mean, that's. I mean, you had some. The cards were stacked. So those, I say, Halloween Havoc '96 is probably right now one of my favorite to watch from beginning to end.
Yep, I agree. Owie Sheets asked a question in the comments. He says, "Who do you think was a dirtier player, Ric Flair or Eddie Guerrero?" Kev Buckler, what do you think?
Ric Flair, definitely.
Brian Howitt?
Without the original dirty player in the game, there would be no other dirty players in the game. So Ric Flair.
Roger?
Unfortunately, I have to agree with the little dickhead. If you don't start with the one, you're not going to have any others. So you have to go with Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, Manuel. Okay, Shane?
Muted.
I think Shane's on mute.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I want to say Flair too, for the same reason, but I remember a lot of Eddie's matches, and he was dirty. I really enjoyed a lot of his matches. I want like my favorite, where he'd hit somebody and then like throw the chair, and sometimes he'd get caught, and most of the time he wouldn't. I was a big fan of that.
All right, great. Ben Bowman, what do you think?
The dirty white boy, Tony Anthony. No, I'm just kidding. Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair. So I would say Ric Flair too, and the only reason I'll say that, I'll give a little supporting context to it, is you look at how many times he partnered with people and then betrayed them, and, so many times over and over, whether it was Sting, Lex Luger, Barry Windham, whoever, Ric Flair was your friend for a while until he gave you the low blow and the woo, you know what I mean? So, and then you look at him and the Horsemen breaking Dusty's leg and so many different things. So I would have to say Ric Flair as well. Eddie definitely had that window of being a dirty player, but Ric Flair had like 40 years of being a dirty player. So I think it's an excellent question, excellent bonus question. So, and then I saw Richard Sutton pop up and said that his favorite pay-per-views, regardless of which one it was the Royal Rumbles. And you really can't go wrong with any Royal Rumble out there, I don't think. But back in the golden era, right into the new generation era, was probably the best ones of the time. But even today, the Royal Rumble is still probably, in my opinion, the most exciting event of the year.
Yeah, he said he even loved the gimmick battle royal, which I did too. That was nice.
It was.
And even you had Bobby and Mean Gene calling it. That was perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, Kev, where do we go to next there?
Well, first I want to go to you, and you're going to let us know how you're doing down there so far, buddy.
I've got the headphones on, so I can't hear it. But earlier tonight, there was a couple times when it just really kind of got started. It's like a New Year's party. You wait all night long until you start getting close to midnight, and then once you start getting in those last few hours, the party starts ramping up. It's kind of what it is. It's a great big hurry up and wait is what happens. So probably 7:30, 8 o'clock ish, somewhere right in there. The wind started really picking up, started getting some gusts. I know we had a little power outage, we had a little Wi-Fi outage. Come on, go off, come on, go off. But I told him, I said, I'm going to try to go live if I can until I can't go live anymore. And then Joe Kuntz just popped up and said wind gusts up to 70 or 80 where he's at. So Joe literally, like, if this is the main highway through here, Joe lives like on this part of the main highway, and I live on like this part of the main highway. So we're separated by probably about 30 minutes maximum. And so by the time it gets to me, it's already coming to Joe's doorstep. So we both are going through that. So, and then Andrew Gaspar, another great friend of ours here in Florida, he said that's a perfect analogy. It really is. It's the great big hurry up and wait. It's the New Year's Eve party. You're waiting for midnight. Now, probably about an hour and a half ago, we started getting those gusts. Now I would say we're probably, just like Joe said, in the 70-mile-an-hour winds right now. And then between now and 2 a.m. is when we'll really get the intense stuff. So, God bless everybody out there going through it, and everybody that recently went through Helene as well. So, fortunately, I don't think we'll get any kind of surge or any kind of water like that, but it's been raining here since like 7 this morning. So now there was some light times where it was light rain, but probably in the past 4 hours, it's just been nonstop rain. So, but we're hanging in there and we're live. We got power, we got Wi-Fi, so we're here.
Well, I appreciate that. And I wanted to ask that because there was a lot of people that was worrying about the TRC members and yourself in Florida. So wanted to lead off of that. So we're going to go on into our main topic. We can take all the time that we need. So we're going to start, and it's going to be your top 5 WWE title changes. Any title in WWE, in your opinion. So we'll go around and we'll discuss it, and we'll start with Brian.
All right. Well, these are in no particular order, but I kind of went with some ones that were, obviously we want the shock factor, right? So
right.
I have Jinder Mahal 2017 beating Randy Orton. I don't really think too many people expected that to happen, but it did.
But I loved it.
Obviously, you got the Montreal Screwjob on there, right? Shawn Michaels beating Bret Hart. Obviously by some controversy, but that's one of my picks. Edge and Christian win the tag titles in the TLC match against the Dudleys and I can't think of the other team, but
Matt and Hardy.
Yes,
The Hardys.
Yes. I have Ric Flair, 92 from the 92 Rumble. Obviously, he was one of the first few participants in, and he won the WWF Championship. So, and then my last one is Chris. And then And then my last one is Chris Jericho, being the first undisputed champion, beating The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night.
Yeah.
So those are my 5.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Across the street out my window, my neighbor, she's throwing all the fucking her man's shit out. He just took off in the car. I heard a slamming, and now I hear her out the window. She's throwing everything out the front door right now.
As Vince would say, this is good shit.
This
is
is
crazy.
shit.
That's why I keep leaning
good
over.
Shit.
She probably found some nudes or whatever, some half naked women on wrestling, and be like, "Get that out of my house."
Or she found he had some
Nyla Rose pictures.
Yeah, exactly. What I just said.
As Vince would say, this is good shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Shane, you make sure
So you got Shane. You got Shane going through a domestic issue right now. You got me in the middle of a hurricane. Calvin in the middle of the hills have eyes. He can't even get live with us. We got a lot going on right now. And you got Clayton Purdy in the comments. What's up, Clayton? Hope you're doing well, man.
You got Ben eating catered ice cream.
That's right. Ben's mama with the meatloaf out there. Ben's sitting back on the couch.
Meatloaf.
Damn. You're supposed to share when you're around friends.
Yeah, you don't bring it unless you got enough for everybody, right?
Exactly.
Especially some cookout malts, man, or some shakes. Watermelon shake.
That's right.
Watermelon.
Okay. We're a little bit of everywhere today. So, okay. So, I'm just going to go on. I had cookout today. And I happened to be at a place where there was a cookout right beside of it. Okay.
We just lost power.
Uh-oh.
We're out of here, guys.
He's back.
Brother. But I got to tell y'all this. Okay. Right beside this hospital that I was at, right beside of it is a cookout restaurant. Right. That's the only thing that makes, because the hospital is horrible. So, that's the only thing. So I went and I had a peanut butter blueberry milkshake. And
how was that?
Oh, it was delicious.
Damn. 2
hot dogs with slaw, chili, onions, and cheese.
Hell yeah.
And double hush puppies, of course.
Ooh, those hush puppies were good.
Yeah.
And a trip to the bathroom.
No, I kept all that down. That was wonderful.
Damn.
No, I mean the other end.
Peanut butter blueberry.
Yeah, it was good. We got I'm going to read this from Kevin Van Gouter. Bob Backlund beating Bret Hart. Second one, Ric Flair losing the title to Bret Hart. Third one was Chris Jericho beating The Rock and Stone Cold for the title.
Right there.
His fourth one is Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior. That's awesome. And then the fifth one, Owen Hart versus Stone Cold for the Intercontinental title. So
those are all good ones too.
That was fantastic. So who do we got? We got Roger next.
It's on Roger, yep.
So I've got one of them similar, or one of them same as Brian. The Edge and Christian beating the Dudley Boys and the Hardys. Kerry Von Erich beating Ric Flair.
There you go.
The shit. Now I just lost my train of thought.
That's not hard to do.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not for me.
Me either. Take your time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time, Roger.
Yeah, plenty of time. Just come back to me.
All right. Hey, Shane, I want an update too. What's going on, buddy?
He came back and he came to the house and he's in there, and then like he went in with the flashlight, and then I heard her saying something about get your shit off my line and get the fuck out of here, and he's like, you broke all my shit. And
We have to
right
rename the
now,
show. We got to rename the
right
show.
This is
right now
great.
they're out there arguing right now. I'm
This,
trying
like
not to be
Detroit.
too loud because my window's open. But yeah, they're being can't really hear them right now.
man, take your damn computer out there. Let's see this.
Can we rename the show now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So
Zach Lumford said Brett versus Perfect Intercontinental title match.
Yep.
And then since we're on this of, let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Since
I
we're
think
on
he's
Shane's
I think
story
he's
here.
picking it. I think he's picking his stuff up, putting it in his car.
I'm trying-
This is a good
Joe
chance.
Coots there said he's got
Yeah,
a hell of a wrestling
that's
match
he
going on
was,
over
he was picking his shit up, putting it in the car.
This is hilarious.
She got the door shut on him.
Is this the first? Is this the first in the podcast?
But yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's, they never really got into it over there. That's the first time.
She must have. He must have bought a picture from Ben.
She found that picture of Nyla Rose, Kevin Van Gelder.
Yeah, it's quiet over there now. I just heard him speed off in his car.
Well, Calvin
See if
says,
he
Shane, you got to get your
circles
wife's
back.
phone and record it.
Yeah,
He's at a Holiday Inn, right? He's going to a Holiday Inn.
Spoiler alert, he
He's
got
going
that
somewhere.
picture from Manuel.
I
He's
haven't
going
sent one in the
somewhere.
group for a while. I might send one tonight in the group.
Play by play.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Shane, we're going to interrupt your Cub news coverage by seeing what your top 5 title changes are.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't get a chance to sit down and like think about it, but off the top of my head,
What you're seeing instead.
yeah, I would say Cody taking the belt from Roman. That was a big one for me. Warrior taking the belt from Hogan. That was a big one. Those are really the only two I can really think of at the moment.
Hey, that's not a problem.
Sorry about that.
Updated. Your updates are more important than that.
Oh, I hear the car coming back.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. We'll go.
Oh, he's parked in front of the house at the moment.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. You keep us updated. We'll go to Ben for his top, but you let us know.
I will.
All righty, guys.
RC Cops.
That's right. Live stream. Was it PD or was it Live PD?
Yeah.
PD. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good show. They had to go and cancel it.
Yeah.
Kevin Van Gelder says you hear a gunshot, you better close that window.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One comes in here, I got something to send back.
All right, what's up, everybody? I guess my 5. I picked no random order. The heist of the century. Seth freaking Rollins winning at WrestleMania 31, cashing his money in the bank contract against Roman and Brock. So that's number 1. Second one, good to see this gentleman this weekend. Mick Foley winning his first world title on January 4th, 1999 on Monday Night Raw. And that was the turn of the tides there when Tony Schiavone made the smart remark saying that would put some butts in the seats and flipped from the ratings from WCW now to WWE. And with Mick Foley winning the world title on Raw, which is a great moment. And then the third one, you probably got like I said, I know the screw job was one, but when I thought of it earlier today, the Iron Man match from WrestleMania, where it went over an hour long, they had to go into overtime. Gorilla Monsoon restarts it. They do the extra, time, then Sean wins, which kind of started that big rival between Brett and Sean. So that's number 3. And then was Razor beating Rick Martel, winning his Intercontinental title belt. So Razor winning Ice-T, one of the greatest Ice-T champ. And then number 5, it's always tough to pick 5 or pick a number.
That's why we do
Probably
it.
Stone Cold winning winning the world title there at WrestleMania 14 against Shawn Michaels with Mike Tyson there as the referee. Those will be my 5.
Gotcha. Well, Joe Coon says Backlund over Brett, Sid over Sean, and then he also says Taker over Hogan at Survivor Series. So those are all great picks. Manuel, you got any ready?
Yeah.
Brother?
So don't kill me, but they're kind of probably wild, a little bit wild.
Hey,
So
we
my
don't kill
first
nobody here unless the only person's going to get killed is maybe Shane's neighbor.
Shane's neighbor. So my first one is Brock over The Rock at SummerSlam.
That's good.
My second one is CM Punk beating John Cena at Money in the Bank.
I love it.
The true world champion, as he would say. My
He
third one is Zack Ryder winning the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania at the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh.
My fourth, Montreal Screwjob, obviously. And my fifth is the Usos beating the New Age Outlaws to win their first tag team titles.
That's awesome. Those are all awesome. I wanted to comment on your. I'm not a big Zack Ryder fan. I'll go on and tell you. Whatever he is in his name, I'm just not. But, he had been with the company for so long, and that win meant so much to him. That's why they gave it to him. So at that time, that was a huge, huge win for him and a huge for the Intercontinental title. I wish they'd let him kept it a little bit longer, and that's coming from somebody that's not a fan.
So when we went to Indy, I heard him talking to somebody about that because they had that Intercontinental title and he was signing it, and he said that he didn't know he was winning it until he went out through the curtain.
Oh wow!
He said Vince was like, "You're winning the title." He was like, "What?" And he said he just kept walking. He said, he thought it was a joke, and he said when he went to climb the ladder and he noticed nobody was going up after him, he was like, "Oh shit, I'm winning the fucking title." And he was like, I'd been fine without winning the title because I feel like I had a pretty good career without it. But I feel like it for him, it was more of a thank you. I've worked my ass off and I've dropped to everybody. Had a few decent runs. Thank you. I mean, but he said he didn't know till he was walking out the curtain to go to the match that he was winning it.
Wow.
I rode the elevator with him in Indy a couple times. The day that he was leaving because he lost that match like the night before or something.
Yeah, he was
Got
still
mad
there.
and he left.
When I was sitting in the lobby, he was still there. Like he walked outside, went back to went inside to his hotel room. He was still there.
That Calvin's pitched in here. He's got Bray pins AJ inside the Elimination Chamber. Sami Zayn winning the IC title at WrestleMania 40. That's a great pick. Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 40. Roman beating Dean at Survivor Series 2015. So, guys, these are awesome picks. Shane, do you have an update?
Yeah, any updates?
He sat in front of the house for about 5 minutes and then he just drove away.
He
Damn.
had that one last chance. He wanted that one last chance for her to.
You have his number to call him and tell him to come back?
I don't have his number. I don't really talk to him that much. We do like a little wave here and there, that's about it.
We can get him on the pod next week, maybe.
Yeah. If you run into him, tell him we have this podcast and we'd love to have him join next week to tell his side of the story. Calvin White said Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 30. Gotcha. All right, real fast, since we have a little bit of time. And
does Roger have any new?
Oh, yeah, go back. I'm sorry, Roger.
Yeah, I've got, of course, the Montreal Screwjob. I had Daniel Bryan winning when he fought was it Triple H and
Batista.
Batista.
but was it Batista? Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you could go either way. You could say Sami Zayn winning the IC title versus Gunther, or you could go with Jay Uso winning it from Braun Breaker. Either one of those is
Yeah.
a toss up.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Because
both of those.
I did not expect Jay to win that from
Me
Neither
Braun
did
neither.
Breaker.
I thought like somebody in the bloodline would, screw him out of it, and then that would build up his coming back to, join the original bloodline. It's kind of what I thought
Yeah,
was going to happen.
I actually expected the same thing, to be honest with you. And then when he won it, I was like, "Whoa, wait a second," because I agree with Will. He's more of a tag team guy. I didn't
Yeah.
see him winning a title and being a singles guy, and much less a singles champion.
Yeah, me
And
too.
now he's got the title, so that's what caught me. That one shocked me.
Okay, Andrew Gaspar says he's got Hogan versus Iron Sheik has to be a top WWE change. Actually, that was I put that on my list because Hulkamania was born that day, and I forgot about my list. Let me pull that up. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay, I've got Kane over Stone Cold in the first blood match.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior wins Intercontinental title from Honky Tonk Man. Brett beats Yoko for the title at WrestleMania 10. Then I got Hogan beats the Iron Sheik. And then my last one was Macho Man winning the title at the tournament. What, WrestleMania 4? Beating DiBiase, I think, is the last one. So I really, really enjoyed that. So I got a question for you guys. Who out of us six that's left is familiar with the original ECW? Is everybody familiar?
Kind of.
Okay. I was going to
I'm
ask a
not.
question. You
Go
don't
ahead.
know anything about it?
No.
Okay. Manuel, I'm going to ask you a question. Who's your favorite in the original ECW?
The original.
Yes.
Oh, Sandman.
Wasn't he awesome? Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly mine.
I mean, that's when I first heard Enter Sandman. And I was like, this dude's like this dude's like trailer trash cool, like kendo stick, fucking sweatpants,
Baggy sweatpants and
beer, kendo stick. What not to love? I mean, he was a hardcore Stone Cold persona. If you get what I'm saying, like the beer swiggling,
yes.
But a close second, a close second. I mean, it has to be New Jack. I mean,
Yeah, there Kevin Van Gelder said RVD, and then
or,
speaking of, I want to go and interrupt you on that because as soon as I can get this to show,
What about
Andrew Gaspar
Taz?
said New Jack was crazy as fuck.
so I just seen a video. I think I sent it to us in the chat of New Jack. Like he got arrested like the night before a show, and he was like, "I got arrested in Birmingham. Got smacked the fuck out of somebody, and I'll do it again." They said I'm on drugs. He's like, "I ain't got high yet." I'm just like, "What? Wow!" Like just him. Like he wasn't a character. That was him.
Yeah,
I mean, he
that
he didn't
was.
have to play a character. I mean, he almost killed a man. I
Yeah, he
mean,
got in trouble. I mean, for what he did, you know.
he almost killed Vic Grimes,
Yeah,
and then he almost killed
but
Mass Transit.
he
I
did
mean,
almost kill Mass Transit.
well, I mean, it's just, but those two, man, the original ECW, the original was just, man. You could probably take Taz, RVD, Tommy Dreamer, Shane Douglas. You could take anybody, Raven, know, any of them, man, and it's just. I mean, yeah,
My
like Andrew Gaspar said, the Sandman had the greatest entrance of all time.
Yeah, because he was busted open before he got in the ring.
yeah. Now my favorite
Easy.
was Mike Awesome. Because like that dude would do power bombs off of, I mean, Masato Tanaka. I mean, look at the matches those guys had back in the day. I mean,
Well, that
Mike
match
Awesome
where
was
they dethroned Taz was awesome.
yeah.
So,
You can even say Bam Bam in the original ECW.
all right, Roger, I'm going to take a different direction since you didn't know about ECW. And
You,
other
you have to
than,
say you have to say Scott Bam Bam Bigelow. Damn it.
oh, well, there's your answer for the ECW. But okay, Roger, you can't say the Von Erichs and you can't say the Freebirds. But other than them, who is your favorite out of World Class Championship Wrestling?
Oh fuck. I'm gonna go one with Manuel. It's got to be either the Midnight Express or the Rock and Roll Express. Because if you're gonna knock out the Von Erichs and you're gonna knock out the Freebirds, basically the two greatest tag teams that were there was the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express, and
Well, it
they
don't have
had
to be
their
a
own.
tag team. It can be a singles guy. I don't.
Oh, okay. Shit. For me, my favorite was George the Animal Steel or Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser was good. I loved Gino Hernandez. Was a huge fan. I thought he was, and also you put him with Chris Adams.
Yeah, I've told the story before. My uncle smoked a joint with them behind Freeman Coliseum after a show. Him, Gino Hernandez, and Chris Adams. Gentleman Chris Adams.
That's
They were
awesome.
great too.
She
Yeah,
opened the
but-
door and just threw something else out.
Oh.
Look at that thing.
All right.
She's not done.
She's
But
not done.
yeah, I love Bruiser
The
Brody
door, the
because of
door
his
is open.
Oh, the door's open.
I love Bruiser Brody because of his extremeness, and I love George the Animal Steel just for eating the turnbuckles. He was
Exactly.
he was a great character, and like I said, Bruiser Brody was extreme before extreme was extreme, and then he was taken too soon from us.
He
But
was.
yeah, those two are my favorites.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that answer. Ben,
Yeah.
I'm going to go where you know. You can't say Jerry Lawler and you can't say Bill Dundee. Who's your favorite from Memphis?
Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Young Jeff
She
Jarrett.
shut the door.
Yeah.
All she did is shut
She
the door.
only threw one load of stuff out. I don't know what she threw out. I heard a crash in the driveway. I heard something sounded like some plastic like breaking.
This is better than anything.
I'm surprised ain't nobody called the law
shut the
yet.
door. Yeah, I'm surprised. Usually people mind their business unless it gets like real loud. Then cops will show up.
Like, they're fighting again.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, what was your answer?
Double J.
Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett or Brian Christopher. Two
Okay.
sexy Brian Christopher.
JEFF.
A young Jeff Jarrett was awesome. He tagged with Billy Travis a lot, and they were a great team. So I'm going to give Brian. I didn't give Brian a chance. Brian, any your favorite territories or just anything you want to give an answer of who your favorite is?
I give an answer for ECW, Mike Awesome.
Okay, yeah, you did. Shane's done got me all tore up. I want to know more.
Let me throw one at you, Kev. Let me throw one at you.
Yes, sir.
You can't say Heenan, and you can't say the obvious ones. But who do you feel was the most underrated manager? Like, didn't get enough credit for what he did.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's a tough question.
Or it could be a she.
Or she.
Yeah, I was gonna say or she.
Or a she.
Or an it.
The door is back open.
What's that, Shane?
So the door's back open.
All
and
right.
he's back. He's got his he's back in his car in front of the house. I turned my light off because I don't want them seeing me stare out my window.
Most underrated. I think I've got kind of two answers, but because Jimmy Hart's not underrated, but I think that he gets overlooked sometimes. But probably Slick, to be quite honest with you.
Okay. I would say Tennessee Lee.
Oh, TENNE.
I like when he said, we got a JEFF. And he always fanned that. He always had fan himself. Oh,
yeah.
man.
And he was even great in WCW because he would go, oh my, because he was in love with Sherry at one time. So he was like, oh my,
That's what I was gonna say with Sherry. I feel she was the most underrated.
That's a great answer.
My favorite Tennessee Lee moment was when he's in WCW and he's with Harlem Heat and he said, I got two big old brothers right here that I'm whoop anybody's ass. That means he said, I don't think we can be like, I don't think we can say that on TV. He said, oh, they don't care. They from New York. They don't care. And just
Andrew,
how it just you know how he talked all slow anyway and
yeah.
Southern drawl.
Oh, you know,
He was like, I got two big old brothers right here that whoop anybody's ass. And Booker T's over looking at him like, really, motherfucker, really? But yeah, I always liked him. Colonel when he was Colonel.
What's up, Shane?
Colonel
He's sitting in his car in the driveway with the door open, and there's a milk crate full of his stuff in the driveway in front of his car, and I think he's afraid to go in there.
Well, I would be too, wouldn't you?
Andrew Gaspar said, Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, that's a great. I was going to say that. That's a great answer. Right there, fabulous. We're going to start into show and tell, and if we have time left, we can go to something else. But
we have plenty of time.
yeah, I know.
Brian
She's
enjoys
throwing
back.
she's throwing clothes out the door right now.
Oh wow, man, we need to see this stuff.
He ain't saying nothing. He's just sitting in his car.
Brian, do you love this story? Look at Thews, brother.
This is awesome.
This is awesome, Brian.
I wouldn't be.
Look at
Brian,
I'll be-
show and tell.
I'd be sitting in the car too. Brian, you got anything for show and tell?
I do. So, I got this in the mail today, and I know Kev got this too, but I got the new cane pop.
Yeah, that's a great pop.
Beautiful.
This
Oh.
is Andrew Gaspar has a great comment. Let me see if I can put that up there. Yeah, Andrew said this is better than the Bloodline storyline.
So every time I go to Walmart, they obviously never have like the newest Superstars wave, but when I went there on Saturday, they did. So I got the newest wave. I think it was wave 11. I think or wave 10. I don't know. Anyway, I got the Bruce Barber beefcake. It comes with the Zodiac head, so you get basically two figures in one. I got the Ray Ray. This is the least favorite of the three, but then I got the Razor, the Chase. I still need the blue one, but
I love that Chase.
Oh, they made a Rey Mysterio one of those?
yeah.
No shit. I have to get that. Add to the Rey Mysterio collection. I think we got about 54 Rey Mysterios now.
So I know everybody is, has seen the Legends and all that stuff, but I'm just going to show this one. I got the Vader, the Chase.
Okay, mine just came in today and it was regular. I got the one I wanted.
Well, and this the one I wanted was the Chase. I didn't want the regular, so fortunately I got the Chase.
Rip it.
No. I got this from William. Now, this thing is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Fear the King Lawler in white.
That is cool.
Rip it.
And then and then I'm gonna need you guys to give me a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I got this from William as well. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 11 by 14. Fanatics,
Yeah.
Fanatics. So it's basically a photo file.
Fuck
I guess
yeah.
we would want to call it. So, but that's all I have for this week.
Okay, I mean,
That's awesome.
Andrew's Gaspar says he's not into figures, but that is what the holy grail of figures is.
Which one?
I think one of the
What
figures.
is the holy grail of figures?
Yeah.
Oh, but what is? I don't know. I mean, there's lots of figures that can be holy grails. I guess
I
that's
think
I'm
all.
talking about the
Reference.
Lawler.
Oh, he's talking about Lawler? Oh,
Yeah, I think he's talking about the Lawler one.
it's definitely up there.
Okay. Guess what? My turn. If I can find it. Hold on. Where the hell did they go? Shane's story got me all out of sorts. Okay. We got to have some signed Alexa
Oh,
Bliss.
shit. Hell
Can't
yeah.
have enough Alexa Bliss.
We got to have that. Another dual sign. If I can get the glare, that's dual sign and numbered Bray and Alexa.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And then all hail King Booker.
Booker. King Booker.
That's how it's even signed.
That's awesome. I like that
Booker.
white.
So that's awesome. So now that I'm getting used to this, before I head to anybody else, I'm going to show, Calvin asked me to show his. So we're going to do that, okay? If I can freaking, there we go. New computer, guys. I'm still learning it. Well, Roger, you go on with yours while I'm trying to pull up Calvin's.
All right. Well, see. So first
Kev, can you
off,
click on Roger?
Oh, yeah, duh.
Duh.
Hold on. Ah! What is, I'm done with this computer.
Kev's about to Tennessee slam that bitch.
I'm getting ready to.
Hey, Kev, what was by the door?
By what door?
Hanging on your door. Was that a Chucky?
A Chucky?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a little flying boy from Germany.
So I got the Rey Mysterio. Got that from Target.
I love that figure.
And then I got the Legends, the Hogan.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Love that
Sorry,
one.
the glare.
Did
Rip
you
it.
find that out or did you order it?
I ordered it.
Cool.
I got the Farouk as well. And I got the Kurt Angle.
Rip it.
I need that Kurt. I will rip that Kurt when I get it too.
So then I got from Will this week, I got Liv Morgan. You can never have too much Liv.
No. I have that. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. And I got the Riddle.
Bro.
There we go. Bro.
Where it come from?
And then I got Rock and Roll Express,
Absolutely awesome.
Taz. Got Hangman Adam Page. And I'm not sure which
Awesome.
one this one is. I think it's. I'm not sure who that is, honestly. And I got Stan Lane and
Steve Kern,
Steve Kern,
the fabulous ones.
Fabulous Ones, and Mean Gene Okerlund with Hulk Hogan, which I think I'm gonna send off to get signed. That'll be a Holy Grail piece.
Yes, it is.
Bill Alfonso and Ron Simmons.
I love that picture.
That's a great picture.
I'm a huge Ron fan, so
And you can never have too much of the king. Invest in the king.
Yep. Beautiful.
That's gorgeous. That yellow on it or gold on it really pops.
right. Is
And
that all you
then-
got? Okay,
No, I got Ric Flair and DDP,
that's a great pick.
but it's only signed by Rick. I'm gonna get DDP to sign it soon, hopefully.
Nikita.
Nikita Koloff. And Ben, if you can help me with this, I know it's Tex and
Shanghai Pierce.
Shanghai
Hi,
Pierce.
Pierce. Thank you.
Yep.
And then IRS pay up.
Awesome. You know, my childhood was ruined when I first heard Nikita Koloff talk English.
Yeah, for real. Haku. And then I had to save this for last.
Oh wow.
Okay, there we go.
Trump baby. Trump and Vance. Let's get it.
Trump and Vance, let's get it. And that's all I got.
Okay, now this is Calvin's.
I like that. Dude, that Cody's awesome.
This is Calvin's. There's his first one.
Beautiful.
Well, if it'll let me. Why are you not letting me do this? Hold on. Stupid. There. Okay. There's a second. Can you all see it?
Yep.
Yep. Looks awesome.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. There's his third,
Beautiful.
which I love that. That orange looks great. I should have picked that damn thing up. Regrets.
Kev, I know I might be able to get another one of those.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
Yes, sir. This is an awesome freaking grail of the magazine.
Yes, it is.
And there you go. There
Yep.
it's his too.
What's it say? Trumpomania?
Yep.
That's cool, dude.
That's what it says.
That's cool.
So let me stop screen. Hey, there we go. So who we but Roger, now Shane, anything else? Any updates before you show yours?
It's quiet. Lights are off. He put the stuff in his car and he drove off.
Oh, I thought maybe he went in and he's dead or something.
Nope, it's quiet at the moment. I picked up this Cody Rhodes Walmart. And I got the Stevie Ray.
Beautiful.
Still need the Booker. Thanks to Manuel. I got this.
Good job, Manuel.
Yep. And then
That's
I got a
cool.
new Warrior from
That's a
the.
cool.
Rip it.
That's a cool warrior.
Rip it,
Yeah.
Shane.
Oh, don't rip that one.
No, not that
That's an
one.
awesome warrior.
The little Alexa Bliss with the Lily doll.
Man, I'm so getting into pops. I love them.
You can never have too many Alexas.
And I seen this the other day, and I had to pick up
This is
the
true.
Lions' best wide receiver in the league, St. Brown.
Yep.
You
Thought
got
that
that
was
on
pretty
clearance,
cool.
right? Because they're no good.
Yeah, we'll see
They're
how
good,
good
dude.
they are
Yeah.
this Sunday when they kick the Cowboys' asses.
That ain't
Now,
gonna be
now
hard.
you just messed up.
I thought
ain't-
this thing was pretty cool. I got this a
Oh,
while
that
back
is-
ago
That
from.
is cool.
That is
I
pretty
got
cool,
it
actually.
in I want to say South Carolina at a zoo, and it's got a sticker on it, made in Kenya.
Huh. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's made out of like pop cans.
Yeah, it's
Like
awesome. I love different stuff like that.
yeah, so I wanted to show that. I thought that was pretty cool.
I appreciate that. That's like Will showing that wagon last week. It was
Yep.
freaking
Yeah.
awesome. I love stuff like that.
That's all I got.
All right, appreciate you. Okay, Mr. Guru,
Yeah.
you have a show and tell?
Yeah. So I got this from Ben.
That's a damn good figure.
It's a
Rip
Scott Bam. It's a Scott Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Rip it, man.
Rip
Bam,
it.
bam, bam.
Not
Rip it.
ripping it. No. No.
Not
And then I
doing
got
it.
these from Calvin a while back. Look at that. Look at that Brett.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he great? He's the best there is.
Brett screw Brett, but you know.
No, he's the best there is, best there was, best there ever will
He
be.
put the
damn it.
letter S in front of Hitman. You get my exact thoughts.
Oh,
of Brett.
shut up.
Here we go.
And then
Next
I
thing he's
got.
gonna say is Paul Roman wasn't the best four horsemen.
And then I got
He's the greatest horseman of all time.
the Wolf of Wrestling, the best heel in the business, Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
He is not the best heel in the business. He's an ass. But we'll talk about that later.
MJF.
He's better than you, and you know it.
Fuck him. I don't care.
And then
Kevin, hey,
And then
Kevin's
I got-
timeless.
This is a cool figure. Orange Cassidy has a really cool figure.
I agree.
I really
I
wish
like
she had
that
the
figure.
I wish she had the glasses because it made it even more cooler. But I mean, the jacket's cloth and the t-shirt's cloth, but it's really cool, really cool. I got them from Will a couple weeks ago. So
Some
Do his
agree,
hands?
sockets.
Andrew.
Hey, can you put his hands in his pockets?
no,
Oh,
Calvin says he didn't send you a Brett.
yet yes, actually you can.
oh, okay.
They have
Yo,
like
Manny.
I don't know if
Calvin
you can
said he
see,
didn't.
but like they have like little
Oh yeah, I do see it.
slits.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
cool.
Calvin's calling you out. He said he didn't send you a Brett.
did I say Calvin?
Yep.
Yes.
I meant William. My bad.
Calvin's like, damn it! Don't you say I sent a Brett.
My bad,
I was like,
Calvin.
what?
And Andrew, I agree with you, buddy. I miss Bam Bam as well.
But that's all I got.
All right.
Nice.
Have I been Ben? Did I get you or did I skip
No,
Nope.
you?
you skipped.
You
Well,
skipped
we
him.
ain't worried about Ben tonight. He ain't got nothing important.
We want to see
I'm
what Marin got anyway.
messing with him. All right, Ben. Hold on, let me get
I only
you.
care about what Marin got.
Yeah, we want to see what Marin got.
Well, she didn't get nothing over there.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, as for Marin stuff, which is an odd shock, it's at the house, but she got some more Five Nights at Freddy's. But she can look for something real quick. You gonna say hello?
Hey, I got a gummy Gatorade.
Yeah. So she got Montgomery Gator. So she got all the Five
Oh,
Nights
okay.
at Freddy's.
Oh,
But
the Rockstar.
okay, the rock stars. Okay, but just for I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to Abel. Abel last weekend worked at a show down in San Antonio, and they had Stevie Ray there, and I've been needing Stevie Ray really bad on auto. So now we have completed Harlem Heat. We got Booker. Sorry about the glare. Booker and Stevie Ray on that image. Got it on this 8x10 around the bottom. And then I have it on an 11x14.
Wow,
And there on
that's
the
awesome.
bottom too.
Nice.
So
Turned
I
out
have
great.
some Harlem Heat guys. They're very tough to find, dual signed.
Nice.
So a couple might be up on Tuesday, but that is all the show and tell I have today.
Andrew says claim.
Well, I'm gonna give everybody a heads up. I got two of that image, and then I have just one of the one with Sherry. Yeah. So I have one of this, two of the others, and then I have an 11x14. But so they'll be up on Tuesday.
Hey, real quick, Roger, didn't you have something else to show for show and tell?
Yes, Roger.
No, I had
Some-
everything I have.
No.
What did Ben send you, Roger? Show
Didn't Ben
that.
send you something, Roger?
No, Ben
You
didn't
get-
send me shit.
You ain't gonna show it?
I'll save you, Roger. Hey, Shane, any updates?
No,
all
it
quiet
got
now.
quiet. It got boring.
All right. Well, guys, I have loved
Fuck
this
you,
show
Manuel.
tonight.
Fuck you,
I hate
Brian.
that Will had to leave, but he lost power. So
Yeah.
and Calvin had to leave also. But man, I appreciate every one of you guys. We've had a blast. I mean, we get on here and we talk about wrestling, but then we can turn and talk about a dude getting thrown out of his house at the same time, and then go to ECW and other territories. I think it's been a hell of a night. What do you think?
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Oh yeah.
It's always a
Great
fun night.
night.
So, guys, as far as I know, next Tuesday it's going to be another TRC Live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love to see you there. Come check out the nostalgia with us. Anybody else have anything they want to say before we head out of here?
Be a friend. Tell a friend something nice. Just might change their life.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
those in Florida and in the wake of the hurricane in your prayers. Thoughts.
Absolutely.
And go
Manuel,
Detroit Tigers.
what's your other saying, Manuel?
Pro wrestling is real. People are fake.
Yeah, Roger.
And hold on, I love that. I got to read this by Andrew Gaspar. This is his first time and having a hurricane come through. He said this has been refreshing. So that's awesome. If we could take your mind off the hurricane coming through, brother.
Stand
You just
back.
gave me a feel good
There's a
smile. So that
hurricane
was
coming
awesome.
through. Oh. I thought you meant like the hurricane. Stand back.
Hurricane.
There's a hurricane coming through.
Not that
Hurricane
hurricane,
home.
silly.
You need help.
All right, guys. Appreciate you. Be safe, and we'll catch you same time next week. Thanks a lot.
Peace.